Welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway. Qualifying underway for the Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series, part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. We got street stocks at Charlotte for your Superspeedway tonight. This creates nice, tight pack racing on a 1.5 mile track. Should be a good time. I know a lot of people enjoy this setup over in the street stocks. We thought it'd be fun to run for Meme Week. Cody Brown in the 17. Sundrop Chevrolet making his way around. You get 2 laps. Set your quickest lap time. Corey Deal trolling me in chat as he always does. At the 05, Gatlin Downey, bucket of rust out there. Monte Carlo seen better days. Waiting for the timing and scoring to start populating some lap times. A lot of drivers on their first time lap already. It's like Margison, the first one to put a lap in the 55 10/10 machine. Jeremy Brown to the top of the charts in the 87. He's got one of the Panthers out there. And the police car, very crudely done. iRacing police. It's kind of funny. It's the new Camaro lights on the old Camaro front end. Jake Lawrence currently second in the Chick Hicks machine. J.R. Deal shows third in his Cowboys car. Margison now fourth. We got a Go Trenton in chat from Mama Sneed. Daddy Dave goes fourth quick. Second lap from Margison quicker. Lucas goes quicker, lap 2 to third. Jeremy Freer goes to second. Cody Brown up to fifth once again. There's Daddy Dave and then 79 machine. Currently sitting in 7th, coming to complete his second lap. Across the stripe is halfway through qualifying. We are. Second lap quiver, he'll move up to the 5th spot. Nice job, Daddy Dave, up into the top 5. Carl Rotman sits 11th. Blake Jackson, the snail, had about 2 seconds to make his paint. His I hate ovals on the back of it. He'll not make a lot of friends here. Not like that. John Garrett, 66 Skull Oldsmobile, goes to the top of the charts. Nice lap there from Mr. John T. Garrett. I'm wearing one of his t-shirts right now. Go figure. Mike Edwards clocks in 7th. Ethan Evers in the 9th spot. Damon Nagel 16th. It's got a Rick Astley car. If you don't get a song in your head immediately when you see this car, well, I don't know what you've been doing with your pop culture life, but you're not very cultured. 90 seconds left. He's running right down on the blue line down the backstretch. Trying to take the shortest distance around. Hopefully he doesn't scrub his speed too much when he tries to keep it that low. Blake Giglio goes P2. His Monte Carlo SS number 16 machine. Trenton brings his fuck Nathan Harper car to the pit lane. Chick Hicks is going to slowly coast across the line there. Damon Nagel 15th. Tyler Stillwell gets out there and makes a qualifying attempt. Clocks in 22nd. Last minute entry for the number 40 Eagle. Cliff Mullins, time winding down. Less than a minute to go. 23 cars put in a lap. Carl Rotman, Tyler Stillwell, Tegan Fox, the ones you can't see. Mullins in the Pontiac. Brings it to the stripe. Cliff clocks a 36.824. We'll put him 19th. Right in the middle of the soup. 24 cars complete a qualifying time. I don't think anyone else is going to put a lap in. So John Garrett going to be your pole sitter here tonight. Let's see if we have John hanging out in our chat anywhere. We do. Let's go ahead and have a chat with our pole sitter. John, DG up in the booth. You got a copy?
Howdy, sir.
Howdy. Well, you have picked up a pole while I'm wearing a John Garrett t-shirt. How cool is that?
That's the way to do it.
Absolutely. Now, are we going to get the win to cap it off here tonight, or how do you think this next 60 laps is going to go?
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be a calamity corner.
In every corner, and the straightaways.
Every corner. Yeah, you know, hopefully we all get a little respect and can race hard and see how it goes. I like these cars at this place. I'm not sure what they're going to do deep into a run. I imagine they'll get loose, so didn't get to do much of that in practice, so we'll see what happens.
Do you really think we're going to get deep into a run here tonight?
Well, I was talking 5 laps.
All right, bud. Congrats on the pole and good luck here in this race.
All righty. Thank you.
John Garrett in the 66 picking up the top spot. So wait for the field to get out on track. See all of our drivers filing up out there. There's John on the pole, his Oldsmobile. A few more get out there on track, but we're going to get the tunes going for our Labor 12 starting lineup. Awesome rock band out of Lubbock, Texas, where John Garrett is from. Not Lubbock, but Texas. Awesome to see so many Texas connections. And here we go. John Garrett is your pole sitter. And the number 66 Skoll Oldsmobile. Blake Giglio, the plain black number 16 Monte Carlo, will start second. Hayden Lowell and his Blue Panther rolls off in third. I'm pretty sure that's the base color that your iRacing template comes in, so that's kind of fun. Jeremy Brown in the number 87. He's got the Police Panther. He'll roll up in the fourth spot. Trenton Sneed, the very anti-Nathan Harper, very crude MS paint scheme, which I absolutely love. He's currently in the fifth spot. Jeremy Freer in the Valvoline Ford Panther. That's confusing. Starts in the sixth spot. Lucas Hoytsma in the Monte Carlo Jeff Gordon scheme. He'll roll off in the seventh spot. Jake Lawrence doesn't want his car to be shown on TV, but he'll be starting in the eighth spot, the number 68. Then you got Mike Edwards, the Fort Worth Screen Printing Panther. He'll start from the ninth spot. Henry Koloff in the Irish Spring Panther. He'll start in 10th. Ethan Evers, the Hellman's Mayonnaise Walmart Dale Jr. Monte Carlo SS Panther. So confusing. You could actually put that on Monte Carlo, you know. He'll start in the 11th spot. Dave Hoytsma in the Pontiac starts in 12th with the Labor 12 Bass Pro Shop throwback scheme. Pretty cool. Cody Brown in the Sundrop car. Dale Jr. inspired Monte Carlo rolls off to the 13th spot. Then you have JR Deal. Happy birthday, JR Deal.
Hello.
Hey, JR, happy birthday. Say it in chat. He'll roll off in the 14th spot in his Cowboys Panther. Damon Nagel, the Rick Astley car. Once again, if you don't get a song into your head immediately, well, I don't know what's wrong with you. No, that's Ethan Evers not driving away. Damon Nagel will start 15th in the Rick Astley mobile. Gatlin Downey in this Rust Bucket. He'll start 16th. Zach Marderson in the Easton Chevy. He'll start 17th. Blake Jackson, he has a SpongeBob Panther. He'll start in the 18th spot. Cliff Mullins, the Pinnacle Trailer Sales Chevy Pontiac. It looks like a Chevy, but it's Pontiac to him. And roll off 19th. Jeremy Sheriff in the Ford Motorcraft Quality Parts Chevrolet Camaro. Starts in the 20th spot. TJ Floyd, the Floyd Racer 49. I'm going with Panther here. We'll go with that. He'll start 21st. Carl Rotman, we got a Minions Panther. He'll start 22nd. Tyler Stillwell from the pits in his number 40. Tegan Fox, I can't tell who that is. Well, we got somebody there on the hood of that number 6 for Tegan. Jeremy Clapper Newell, a plain black 99 SS. Daniel Llewellyn, a plain black SS with a red stripe. Nice touch. Zach McBride not showing up on track. Scott Elston looks like roll off 28th. Jason Freight's 29th. Well, Ashton Branner in 30th in the George's Wholesale Tire Pros. And there we go. Field on the front stretch. We made it through our starting lineup. Thanks, Labor 12, for those tunes. Green flag in the air. 60 laps. 60 laps to go here. Jake Lawrence on the pit lane. He's made the race at least. Said his iRacing crashed, but he has gotten to get out on track, so good for Jake. And we're already trying to go 3 wide a little bit. Blake Giglio powering it up on the high lane. Cliff Mullins all the way down to the apron. Oh no, we have Rick Astley in the wall. Yellows are on, but Rick Astley has crashed. That's not how we want our replays to look. Let's go ahead and fix that and go back live. Happens to Damon Nagel. All kinds of bunched up back there. Cliff Mullins down to the inside to avoid him. And we get a crash there early on. Thank you for the follow, Doc Cupcake. What a name. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. And we're live for race number 2 tonight of Meme Week. Race number 2, Friday Meme Week. Or Friday triple header. Jeremy Freer in the 43. Push from Koloff in the 63. Those two working the outside line to go around Blake Giglio. Blake no current help on his back bumper. The 63 Koloff giving a push to the 43. Now the 87 of Brown going to give Blake a push. I imagine we'll see a lot of off tracks tonight with cars on the inside catching the grass through the quad oval. Field works through 1 and 2. I think Damon Nagel had to bail out of here. Nope, he's back up there. Briefly showed him. A few cars have been to the pit lane. Jake Lawrence started there, as did Tyler Stillwell. Checking on Zach McBride. He's trying to catch back up to the field. You have Ethan Evers. He started from the pits. And you have Jason Freites. All those cars trying to catch back up. Currently on the lead lap, so they would like a quick caution. We'll see if they get it. We got about 23 drivers in this main group. Giglio still trying to hang on to the lead. The 43 of Freer still trying to trade it away. Call off to the top side, trying to push Freer. Then you have Hayden Lowell outside, Lucas Hoytsma outside. Inside, you've got Giglio, the 87 of Jeremy Brown, and the 66 of John Garrett. That is your top 7. A few cars hitting the wall going into turn number 1, including Dave Hoytsma. I believe that was the 9 of JR Deal, and I can't tell who's behind Deal. All these different paint schemes. It's kind of hard. I think it was Gatlin Downey. Mike Edwards diving to the bottom. 14 car. Way off the pace. What's going on with the Fort Worth Camaro? Now we're going 3 wide. 97 Hoytsma trying to push Hayden Lowell to the top. Gets outside the 63. That's going to be advantage inside line. The inside just kind of takes our normal line, but the outside line has to now be wary of the third lane. Reach lap number 6. Caution free so far. I'm quite shocked. / impressed. Report from the 14. He's not feeling well, and I know kind of why. Oh, we're trying to go 4 wide down the backstretch. Holy crap. Lap 6, 4 wide, and making it work. Henry Koloff through the middle in that green 63. My goodness gracious, that was ballsy and made it work. But I believe Blake Giglio still leads the lap. Hunter Hawkins says he loves street stocks, but he's not in this race. Oh, Koloff, Hayden Lowell, a little bit of a wobble there. Hayden wants to go to the front. Koloff doesn't want him to. Hayden once again to the outside of Koloff. Koloff still no help. Hoytsma still trying to help Hayden just for the fun, I think. Try to get that third line working. Oh, Hoytsma bounces it off the fence. How long can they keep up this aggressiveness up towards the front? Top 22 still in the lead draft. Including those 3 at the tail of that shot, which are Llewellyn, Asherbrenner, and Elston, 20th, 21st, 22nd. 5 seconds back to Jake Lawrence. Lawrence has Tegan Fox drafting with him. Then you have Tyler Stillwell another 4 seconds back. Zach McBride 9 seconds back. Nagel another second behind McBride. Ethan Evers and Jason Freites also on the lead lap. But Freites, running 29th, is about to get under attack from this pack that's running 3 wide. Probably within a lap or 2. We'll have to deal with the lap car of Jason Freites. Hayden now goes to the middle as the 63 of Koloff comes up. Hoytsma gets into his right rear a little bit. Everyone saves it. Things you can't do in a normal Superspeedway race. That would have been a big wreck most of the time in a big Superspeedway race. These street stocks, they can handle a little pushing and not die immediately. Hunter works a 12-hour shift and passed out. Hey, I'm just saying, man. You can explain shit to me. Oh, Hayden gets a little netcode sideways. Looked like the inside car drifted up and it knocked the 56 sideways. That was Brown in the 87. See up ahead, they are catching Jason Freites. Gatlin Downey trying to keep Hayden up by the wall. Doesn't want to let him in. Gatlin trying to shift the 56 back another spot. These cars have 50% fuel tonight. Gonna be back there at 5:30 a.m. Yikes. Well, you just relax and watch some racing tonight, alright? Back down to 2 wide. There is the blue car for Freights. I wonder if these cars are going to start getting loose as we're 11 laps into the run. Loose, tight, which way are they going to go? Go on board with pole sitter John Garrett back in 8. Watch the top 7 cars as they jostle around. Cupcake with the sub. Appreciate you, Doc. Thanks so much for that. Welcome aboard. Great to have you be part of our Sidewinder family. If you'd like to check out more of our leagues, you got dgsracing.com or !leagues. We'll get you to our Discord. Things kind of quiet so far early on. Closing in on 1/4 mark is Hayden Lull once again trying to force the issue. I think he's trying to learn for later. Gets the 89 up off the bottom, and that is going to complete the pass. Catching multiple lap cars now. Loose rear wheels go. There you go. Back end report. Oh my gosh, Hayden's going to get the 87 and turn him. Hayden Lull turns the 87. Then Hayden gets turned. That's probably going to be a caution. Maybe not. They're all on the grass. There it is. First caution waves. It's Hayden Lull. Brings that one out.
That one, you opened the bottom. I put my nose there, and you tried to close it.
There's the report. Let's see if we agree.
With 3 wide, what makes you think there was room for you to get below me?
The fact that I saw a car width.
What do you think, chat? Was there a car width? One more time. Hayden Lull, the 56 in blue. The car he's arguing with, the black and white 87.
You got to be around the 56.
Corey Deal says
intentional
nope.
wrecks in one night, so good job.
Damn.
Well, that means he likes you.
Daniel.
Either way, I appreciate it.
The caution that a lot of drivers need comes out. Blake Eagley leads the field to the pit lane.
Sorry, guys. The 16 was a stop.
Call off Hoytsma. And Downey got John Garrett up to 5th after that wreck. Jeremy Freer, Dave Hoytsma, JR Deal up into the 8th spot. Happy birthday to him from Hayden Lull, giving him a couple spots. Drivers all hit their pit boxes.
If you want to join a Discord and talk about it, we can talk about it.
What is there to talk about, dude? That's twice you've wrecked me in one night.
Damn.
I mean, clearly we have a disagreement of the situation, so I would be willing to screen share and talk to you about it.
Did you even watch the replay of the first incident in Richmond? You got loose and came up.
Well, that was the last race. We're not talking about that one.
Daniel.
Again, if you would like to join a Discord and talk about it later, I would be more than willing to.
We got beef.
Oh, to come back down again. I missed my pit stall.
Jacob
Take him off
Lawrence.
the dinner first, Tatum.
Jacob Lawrence stays out. Tegan
He
Fox
sounds angry.
misses her pit box.
Where's the beef?
We got plenty of beef right now. Plenty of beef at the moment.
Big corn beef!
Big corn beef. Hayden Lull
Really
and
that angry, or I wasn't.
Jeremy
mean-
Brown.
What happened last race, I'm willing to let that go and move on. But like he wants to carry it on to a new race, so it is what it is, I guess.
We got a brand new rivalry in SRL. The Big Show 434 versus Kart Racer 56. Hayden Lull versus Jeremy Brown. Jake Lawrence apparently intentionally stayed out. Everyone else coming in behind him. Henry Call-Off won the race off pit road. Cody Brown, John Garrett, Dave Hoytsma, Jeremy Freer, JR Deal, Jeremy Scher, TJ Floyd, and Gatlin Downey. Let's see if we can pull in Jake Lawrence for a quick chat. Normally he's down in 10 tenths. Scroll my way down there. Mr. Jake Lawrence, DG in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on?
Not a whole lot. It appears you have decided to stay out for this caution period. How's the fuel tank looking, and what's the thought process?
Well, you see, what had happened was My iRacing crashed, so
Mhm.
I started from the pits. So I
Mhm.
thought I was going to be down a lap.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed out to try to get my lap back, but apparently I never went down a lap.
You never did. Mm-mm. You were on a lead lap.
Lucas, where are you, Lucas?
So, yeah, we're just kind of rolling with it because, yeah,
All right.
all gas, no brakes.
Well, good luck. How long can you go before you run out?
Around 30.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
I might get a black light, but can't catch me, Lucas.
I don't know if he means 30 more or 30 total.
Right here.
We'll have to keep an eye on the 68 in his gas situation. Hi, Christy. Hello. How are you? Well, that is a report from the 68. He thought he was lap down, tried to stay out to get his lap back, but he was on a lead lap. Now he's a race leader. What a time. What a time to be alive in SRL. Jake Lawrence, Henry Koloff going to lead him to the green flag. And there it is. We get restarted here. Lap number 16. Going on to start 17. Freer gets to the bottom right in front of the 9. And we get our second caution right away. Towards the back of the pack, trying to get back to it.
Daniel, a caution is out.
What have we missed?
No shit. Fuckface.
Wow. Now, Daniel's mostly joking.
Apparently, I didn't restart fast enough for somebody.
The 28 goes around.
I smell some beef cooking on the barbecue right about now.
Where's the 89 going?
Is it teriyaki?
89 changes lane before the line, which is a no-no.
We're under caution for a good 2 minutes.
And then turns the
Slammed
28.
into me for no reason.
Let's get another look at this. From the
Someone slammed into you.
89? Question mark? Blake Jackson?
You made the list.
You just made the list. We got a lot going on in driver chat.
JR.
Gets to the inside of Ethan Evers before the line. Clearly a line change. For those of you that didn't get to read the rule book before you got in here, you do not change lanes before the start-finish line on the restart. That'll be specifically for the 89. What did the 28 do wrong here? Nothing really. Just did not expect the 89 to be there. Because you could see the 8 clearly behind him. 89 all the way in the grass. I think Snail's got some oval etiquette to learn.
I goofed. I hate to use a freaking faster car that soon, but
Well, there's the caution that Jake Lawrence can use to get this fuel now. Reminder, once again, all you folks that are new, we don't allow changing lanes before the start-finish line, so please do not do that. I realized I didn't hit the right button when I queued up. I hit the mute button instead of the talk button. We're getting this figured out, a little at a time. John Garrett continues to lead. Dave Hoytsman now second. JR Deal third. Looks like our top 8 cars stay out here. Back to Margison in the 55. Then Henry Koloff has been to the pit lane, topped off the tank. Let's see if we can find the secondary beef, which I want to say was maybe the 99 in that wreck. Maybe. He's got some rear damage, so it could be.
I don't know what happened.
Got an I don't know what happened report, but I don't know what they're talking about.
Door.
Oh, there you go. Daniel just tagging Clapper Newer on the
It
butt.
pulled at me and blew up.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like I downshifted twice because I had the room for second gear, and I was in fourth. And for some reason, instead of downshifting just those 2 times, it downshifted a third and blew up.
Apparently 6 is grenaded. 61. Okay. Weird shit going on. John Gear back out front. Dave Hoytsman second. Let's get a quick chat with Daddy Dave. Dave, DG, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, we're up there riding around in the second spot. It has to feel pretty cool in that Pontiac. Pontiac Oldsmobile front row. That's fun. How are we doing out there?
Oh, we're having fun again. So, yeah, it's kind of nice riding out front for a change.
You can see the pace car. Nobody between you and the pace car. You can go up there and touch it if you want to. It's a good time.
Yes, sir. Yep.
All right. Well, congrats on this strong run so far. Hopefully we can keep it going another 40 laps. And I'd like to see you up there at the end of the race.
Yeah, it makes 2 of us.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Quick chat with the 79. Lights are still on. Who else can we talk to? How about Birthday Boy? Is he hanging out? I want to talk to Birthday Boy. Hell yeah. Hi, Birthday.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hi. Lights are still on the pace car. I figured I'd come up here and tell you happy birthday.
I appreciate it.
And you need to tell Michael Edwards that you're the best Dallas Cowboys fan driver in SRL.
Okay.
Make sure he knows. Make sure he knows it.
Okay.
All right, bud. Happy birthday, and hope this is making your day better running up front.
I appreciate it. Yeah. It's always fun racing super speedway ish.
Yeah. It's pack racing.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
See you, dude.
9 of JR Deal birthday today. We had some rather douchey people that were also Cowboys fans giving Cowboys fans a bad name in our Discord, but now that has been fixed, and JR Deal showing the good side of the Cowboys fans. Awesome guy. If you don't follow him, please do so. I don't remember what his Twitch name is anymore, but Outlaw something or other. His brother's in chat. He can help us. It's changed like 3 times in the past year. I'm so confused. What? What's JR's Twitch name? Put it in chat. Give him a shout out. Kenny's an Eagles fan. Of course you're going to hate the Cowboys. I'm a Rams fan, so I hate the entire NFC East since I'm over here in Virginia. And all I hear is NFC East bullshit. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Oh, man. Here we go. John Garrett. Lights are out on the pace car. Dave Hoyts was in second. JR Deal. Tyler Stillwell started from the pits. Finds himself 4th. Top 7 cars stayed out on the pits. Call-off went down and splash of fuel came back out. Margison and Hayden Lowell also skipped the pits this time. 3rd of the way through our Superspeedway race here at Charlotte. John Garrett in that beautiful Skull car gets us restarted. Dave Hoytsman, JR Deal, and Tyler Stillwell's immediately put 3 wide as the 89 once again getting a good start. We'll have to review those later. We're going to call it a good start for now, but it could be an improper start if the change in lanes before the start finish line. 40 cars drifting back. I don't know if he's not happy with where he is or what, but he's going the wrong way through the middle. '89 now gets split out wide. Henry Koloff gets to his inside. Hayden Lowell's going to push him. 55 of Margison to the inside of Hayden. All this room they have, and they're nice and catching these race cars. They're not really getting out of shape too badly when they wobble yet. Who's that? Move up to the middle. Lucas Hoytsma, the DuPont car. DuPont themed car. Has M9 on there. We're looking 4 wide there. The 89 sees gap. I don't know if he's going to go for it. Dave Hoytsma gets shuffled to the top. Koloff trying to go for the race lead on the outside of John Garrett. Hayden Lowell, Lucas Hoytsma trying to push their way up there. 89 white machine for Snail is dropped into the 4th car of that middle row. Now Daddy Dave shuffled out to the high line all by himself. Lucas goes out there trying to help his dad. We got a spinner in the back. That is Damon Nagel, and we get a caution. I'm a little surprised that brought it out because he's all the way at the tail of the field. Daniel Llewellyn on the back bumper. I think Daniel gets him in the rear, turns him back up across the track, then gets Daniel, and I think that was Scott trying to avoid it. Daniel turns Rick Astley. Daniel doesn't understand that he's never going to give you up or let you down, run around, or hurt you. Never going to make you cry or say goodbye. Good times. Good old meme week. Field was just down 6 laps ago for the most part. Some of these top 10 drivers have been 10 laps since they came down. Tyler Stillwell dropped through the middle of the field. Wonder if we'll see him come down. It's odd thing to see. course, we get the other end. Let's see what we get as they come out of turn number 3 and 4. I believe that is Snail coming down along with Daddy Dave, Cliff Mullins, Jeremy Scher, Tyler Stillwell, Jeremy Freer, Blake Giglio. Of course, Damon Nagel after the crash, he's coming down. The pit road not super busy, but about half the field does come down. Currently, everyone's on the lead lap except for Scott Elston, Tegan Fox, and Mike Edwards. Tegan, of course, blew the motor on that 61 car on the backstretch. Scott Elston currently shows 1 lap down. Might get the lucky dog here. Like Scott was issued that lucky dog, so he went from 2 lap downs to 1 lap down. Had a 4-minute pit stop on the 85 Traxxas machine. Pretty fun to have 30 cars out here. Street Stocks in Charlotte. It's awesome. Awesome time. I'll run the splits here so you can see your drivers outside the top 20. We do have 30 cars in the field. Call off your leader. Garrett in second. Hayden Lowell, J.R. Deal. Lucas Hoyt's your top 5. Jason Freites, the 02. Got the Bluey machine. Zach Martinson, the Easton's Transportation. 05 Gatlin Downey. 17 Sundrop for Cody, the Nuclear Shocker. Cody made sure we were feeling good earlier. Jake Lawrence in the 68. TJ Floyd in the 49. And Ethan Evers, Mr. Superspeedway. It's not really what he's used to. He's normally on Talladega, so he's trying to get used to street stocks in Charlotte. Kyle Rotman. And Jeremy Brown. Jeremy trying to make his way back up after getting turned by Hayden Lowell. If this 87 gets anywhere near the 56, we'll have to see if we get a continuation. Well, Asher Brenner, his brand new paint scheme, looking great out there in 15th. Jeremy Freer, 16th. Dave Hoytsmith, 17th. Jeremy Clapper-Newell, 18th. Blake Jackson, 19th. And Trenton Sneed rounds out your top 20. Personally, very much rooting for Trenton Sneed tonight, because this car is everything. Says all I want to say. Right there on the door. Blake Giglio, 21st. Jeremy Scher, 22nd. Cars that pit this time. Jeremy Freer, the first of those, the Valvoline car. Then Dave Hoytsman, Jeremy Clapper, Blake Jackson, Trenton Sneed, Blake Giglio, Jeremy Scher, Cliff Mullins. And Damon Nagel has a brand new car, so I think he had that faster pair sitting there waiting for him. So Rick Astley is looking all brand new again. Hopefully we can keep it that way for the second half of the race. Daniel Llewellyn, he's been in the back of a few cars tonight. Have to wonder if I was the only one that got the shots before this Friday night race, or if he was also included in that. Tyler Stillwell running 26th. Saw him drop through the field after that last one. Zach McBride 27th and Scott Elston 28th, 1 lap down. Lucas down on the flat. Lights are still on the pace car. We can get a little chat in here. Who we want to talk to? How about the O2 of Jason Freites? Just because we can. Jason, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, throw on.
Not a whole lot. See you out there in that Bluey's Panther running up in the 6th spot. How much fun are we having so far tonight?
Despite the fact that I was like running by myself for the first 15 laps, having pretty fun.
Yeah, you got your caution, you got caught back up, and now you're right up in the mix of things.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see what you can do this second half of the race. Good luck.
Don't scare me like that.
Jason Freites in the O2 gave him a quick chat. Zanetti, you were a lap early. Lights are still on the pace car. You gotta try again. I'll try again. Field works our way onto the backstretch. Let's go talk with Snail. Snail! His mic's muted. Can't talk to him. But just so you know,
hello.
Can't change lanes before the start-finish line.
What, sorry?
You can't change lanes before the start-finish line.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Quick chat with Snail in a 69. All right. Well, I think he's in the 89 for this, but normally he's a 69 in the GT3 series. Should get the pace car out of the way, and now we get the boogity time. I'm high up above the racetrack and the start-finish line and all the grandstands. Watch the field come to the start finish. Green flag is out. Here we go. Back to green flag racing. Henry Koloff leads the inside lane ahead of Hayden Lull and Lucas Huisman at the outside. John Garrett, J.R. Deal. They race off to turn number 1. Hayden giving a good push to the 63. The 97 pushes right on along. J.R. Deal's gone to the bottom. John Garrett has no help. He goes to the very top. Wonder if there's a problem with the 66. Went to the very top. Everyone going by to the inside. As we approach halfway, we give away points to the top 10 at halfway. Do not throw a caution. It's just an automatic thing. We're going to go 3 wide across the line here to start the halfway lap. It matters where you are at the end of the lap. And Lucas Huisman going to charge to the front. Wants to get that bonus point. You get an extra playoff point if you win the stage and make the playoffs. Henry Koloff wins it back, gets to the outside of the number 97. It's help from Hayden Law. J.R. Deal a little bit back from the 97. Trying to push his way up there in the 9. Koloff going to get the run off of turn number 4. See if he can get ahead. And Koloff going to actually get the stage win there. Points will pay out as follows. Koloff gets 10, Huisman 9, Hayden 8, J.R. Deal 7, Margison 6, Cody Brown 5, TJ Floyd 4, Jeremy Brown 3, Jake Lawrence 2, and Jason Freites picks up the final point at halfway. And an extra bonus point should Henry Koloff get to the playoffs, which I would think he shall, since he has a win in the trucks. Well, halfway in this race at Charlotte. Coming up after this, we have IndyCars at Talladega. That's going to be pure madness. Can't bump raft in those things, so you just kind of have to sit and hope for the best behind somebody. Cody Brown makes his way into the top 5. That number 17 Sundrop Chevy has a push from Chick Hicks himself, Jake Lawrence. Tyler Stillwell in the background, white number 40 all over the place. Cody Brown just up center of the corner. At the stripe, Koloff leads another lap. Drop back through the field a little bit while things are 2x2 and not overly insane, although Hayden pushing on the back of that 63, that could get things out of control in a hurry. Zach Margison is now 6th, Jake Lawrence 7th, TJ Floyd 8th, Gatlin Downey 9th, and Jeremy Brown 10th. Jason Freites now 11th, Ethan Evers 12th, Carl Ratman 13th, Jeremy Clapper Newell 14th, Trenton Sneed 15th, Blake Giglio 16th, Cliff Mullen 17th, Jeremy Freer 18th, Will Ashburner 19th, Blake Jackson in 20th, Dave Hoytz 21st, Damon Nagel 22nd, Jeremy Shearer 23rd, Daniel Wallen 24th, Tyler Stillwell 25th, John Garrett 26th, Zach McBride 27th. Those are all the lead lap cars. Scott Elston 1 lap down 28th. And that is all the cars still running out of the race. Tegan Fox 29th and Mike Edwards 30th. A lot of side-by-side, nowhere to go action going on. We saw them go 4 wide earlier on. They're kind of being tame right now. Means a lot of 2x2 essentially pacing at higher speed. When do they start making moves? Now Hayden looking to the middle, inside Koloff, not able to get there. A little bit of action going on further back. Clapper Newell, Blake Giglio, and the O2 of Freites 3 wide. And now we're going to look at 4 wide. Blake Giglio, Jeremy Clapper Newell. Blake backs out of it. Didn't like that idea. Ethan Evers probably thankful for that. Jeremy Clapper Newell in the 25, and now they get back down to 2. We got the Harper car up in the wall. That is Trenton Sneed. We're driving that one. Now Blake's going to go through the middle. Someone's down on the apron. I want to say that's William Asherbrenner. Asherbrenner down on the apron in front of Lawal and hangs on to it. Nice save there, William. Front's still kind of tame. The middle's getting exciting. Blake Giglio going up through the middle inside Ethan Evers. Up to the 12th spot. Blake has the 87 of Brown to contend with. We got 2 Browns in this race, so there's a Jeremy Brown and a Cody Brown, and they're running pretty close to each other, 17-87. Just a few cars apart on track. Blake now go to the outside of Jeremy Brown. Blake giving us something to talk about. Thanks, Blake. Energy up there on that high line, trying to move ahead. Looks like Ethan Evers has decided he wants to go up there and make some moves. He joins the top lane in the 8. See if that row can make up any momentum. Blake's trying to pass Jake Lawrence down that top side. Gets alongside Cody Brown. So there is progress. Oh, the 05 Gatlin down. He gets turned onto the apron. Hopefully he doesn't come right back up. He'll rejoin safely at the exit of 2, thankfully. And you see Gatlin Downey getting back on track. Meanwhile, Blake Giglio, Ethan Evers still going at it. Mike Edwards asked me crazy shit in chat. Silly Mike. Oh, contact. Cody Brown goes around, I think, over Blake Giglio's nose, and 4th caution waves. Cars are breaking their way into it. Daniel Llewellyn clabbers the A17 there. 25 is around, and what looked like might be a 2-car wreck then gets a ton of more cars involved. Chick Hicks is badly torn up. That started with the 17. Let's get out the drones and see what we can see. Oh my gosh, Daniel. Blake's nose is out there. I don't know if Cody knew it. Gets Cody turned around. Loses the nose off the 17. Scherer comes in there, then Daniel clobbers the 17. My goodness. Right on board with that 23. See what we can see from his perspective. Jeremy Scherer up ahead. He gets into it too. Red and white 15. 43 is involved in, oh my gosh, Daniel just absolutely annihilates Cody Brown. Cody's not going to see much of anything except for suddenly in the wall. Oh, ugh. Daniel had no time. Let's watch Daniel once again. See him wrecking up ahead there. Yeah, he was already making up his mind where he wanted to go, and right when he made up his mind, Cody got turned down there, and sheesh. What a hit that was. Brutal. Daniel trying to limp that car around to see the left front not rolling. Still want a lead lap if he can get in there and get out. I think he's going to be okay if he still has the faster pair. 20 to go. Hopefully Scott made it through there, gets his lap back. I think that's what we're seeing now. Scott rolling the top line, get his lap back. Good job, Scott. So Scott goes back to the lead lap. Looking at pit strategy, Cody Brown had to come down, obviously. Car was torn to hell, comes back out 13th. Zach Martison in and out of the pit lane. Looks like he's taking tires, filled up the tank. Blake had to get damage repairs, so he came down. Trenton Sneed, Jason Freights, all these guys getting brand new tires. We'll see how that helps them out on track. Ethan Evers, TJ Floyd, Dave Hoisman, Jeremy Scherer. Scherer obviously had the crash damage, so he took a faster pair. Elston, he'll come back around and probably come to the pit lane since he has to start at the tail of the field anyway. Carl Rotman on off the pit lane, 28 seconds. He got a little bit of that accident. Jake Lawrence, he was pretty torn up in that. Fresh tires and fuel and a faster pair for the 68 Chick Hicks machine. Daniel Llewellyn, obviously we saw him just T-bone the 17. Fixed his car up. Looks like the 43 is trying to take damage repairs. Sits on the pit lane. And you see Gatlin Downey in the 05 driving away. Both of those drivers about a minute repairs. And looks like the 43 going to go a lap down. So Jeremy Freer not able to stay on the lead lap. 83 never lifted. The time he got sideways or the time he went through that wreck? Either one, I'd believe you. He is called Warthog Racing because sometimes he just comes through like a warthog. It goes brrrr. There's a reason why he's called that. Eight minutes required. Oof. So there's your answer on the 43. Jeremy Freer likely to finish 28th tonight. Lights still on the pace car. Let's see if we can catch that with the 43 and the contact with the 83. The 3 is not being kind to one another. Oh yeah, that left front is completely toast. And I'm guessing you already had to use your fast repair. Watch from the 83. Like right now. Oh. See Snail up ahead and Jeremy Freer is Zanetti. Zanetti turns down the hill right in front of the 83. 83 didn't really have much time to react to that because he didn't check up for the wreck, and yeah, that's just a wreck. 83 had to miss till the 43 comes down. So you see what the 83 is thinking, you see what the 43 is thinking. Unfortunately, they thought about the same piece of racetrack. I can't believe that is what puts your left front in such trouble, unless you get more contact after that. Let's see what we find. And check up and down the hill. Daddy Dave gets your left front on the bumper, doesn't hit the wheel. But I guess it decided your wheel got hit. What? Now I'm even more confused. Watch as he clearly hits your bumper. Not even close to your wheel. And your wheel is destroyed. I don't get it. I am so confused right now. Thanks, iRacing. One of those moments. One of those moments where you can just say thanks, iRacing. Lucas Hoytsma, Henry Koloff, front row. Green flag is out. Hoytsma leads us to the green. Hayden gives him a pretty good push. They get clear of Koloff pretty quickly. That outside has struggled every restart. Cliff Mullins trying to follow through to take third. All the way from the 5th spot. Outside seems to not be the way to go for a restart. Here comes Rick Astley, Damon Nagel. We've seen him completely destroyed twice, and here he is up there in 5th trying to go for 4th. As we said, never going to give up. Two by two, quite a ways back. John Garrett's made it back up to the 8th spot. $16 laps to go from Charlotte Motor Speedway in the Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series. Lucas Hoytsma out front of Hayden Lowell. We see that a lot in SRL, but usually not on a Superspeedway. Hayden now to the outside of Lucas Hoytsma. Looks like Koloff's going to go with him. Hayden's pushed Koloff a lot tonight. Looks like it's paying off for Hayden. Made a friend. Cliff Mullins going to go push Lucas. Cliff Mullins not a fan of Hayden Lowell. As you say in Cliff Mullins lore, Hayden Lowell's on the list. 87 Jeremy Brown. I can't believe he's helping the Hayden Lowell line. Him and Hayden have been beefing all night long. Here he is helping them. Maybe he was listening to stream and heard me, because it looked like he immediately backed off. Getting spicy. John Garrett and Blake Giglio once again using that outside line. Gets outside the Skoll Oldsmobile. And he's going to try to keep it up there. Hopefully John knows that 16 is out there. We'll see a repeat of what Cody had happen. Cliff way up the hill. That scares John Garrett. Garrett gets up towards Blake, but fortunately no one gets turned around. Whoa, Hayden Lowell way up the track. Trying to hold off call-off's advances. Now Brown going to go inside call-off. Cliff Mullins holds it down a little bit further, trying to stay out of the incident that's forming up there. Blake Giglio now pushing the 87. The 87 slides right up in Blake's lap. And the front has to regroup. Call-off still hanging on to Hayden Lowell's 56. 3 wide still behind them. Now we got 2 rows of 3. It's like the 89. Jackson's gone up to help the 87. I think someone scrubbed the wall a little bit there. May have been the 89. This bag of cars all the way back to Cody Brown 13th. Jason Freight's 14th in that shot. JR Deal's about 8/10 back, trying to keep his nose clean, I believe. Mike Giglio up into the top 5. 11 laps to go. I'm sure he'll go right back to that outside line if he can get a run. Outside line seems to be the ticket. A bit of a stack up back there, back part of this group. 89 falling back to the tail end. Zach McBride right there. Top 14 all bunched up. Across the stripe. 10 laps to go from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Like Lucas and Cliff both went down below that white line coming off the corner. Hayden Lowell is going to clear from the top lane down in front of Lucas Hoytsma. I have to believe that's advantage Blake Giglio at that point. Now he can shove the call-off car out there and try to get to the front. See what that top line can mount now that Hayden and Lucas have connected. There are a lot of SRL wins at the front of this field right now. Between that 56, 97, and 16. If only Mike Edwards is up there, we'd have the whole top 4. Mikey not feeling good tonight. Hopefully he's watching and having a good time. Hayden back up the hill. Lucas to the inside. Lucas no help on his back bumper, but does not care. Surges ahead briefly. We'll see who's at the stripe. Hayden with that longer nose goes across first. And here comes Rick Astley up into the 6th spot. David Nagel driving that machine. They're 3 wide behind him. Blake was going to try the middle there. If he got enough room. They're beating and banging. Blake's going to turn down on Rick Astley and murder Rick Astley. Then back up the track goes Blake. And they are wrecking every which way. Clapper Newell gets a late piece. There's another tag off the 89. And that is our 5th caution. Blake Giglio triggering that one. Let's go ahead and take a drone look to see if it was his fault or not. So he's going to push to the middle here between Cliff and the 63. A little bit of contact there. And then there's contact off of Cliff into the 63. Really not a whole lot of room to shove that nose in there. I'll let chat decide if that was on 16 or 37. Make your choices now. I'll give you one more look at it. Tries to stick his nose in a hole that closes up fast. Cliff a bit of a wobble into the nose of the 16. There's not a whole lot of room there, but there was a bit of room. Kind of looked like the Hayden wreck, except those in the middle and not the bottom. Blake's car on the right side is junked. Caution is out. 7 to go. Let's see if we can have a chat with Mr. Golden Boy. He's streaming right now. It's okay. We'll talk early enough. He can get it back up. Luke, DG, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, it's been a wild one so far, and seems your strategy of being out front is paying off. Do you have the fuel to make it to the end?
Oh yeah, should have enough for. I mean, with all these cautions, I've saved enough for probably 3 green white checkers at this point. So yeah, we're sitting good.
Well, that has to feel good. Seems the strategy was going to be the first one to pit last, as it kind of ends up being on those track position type races, and seems to be what this one's kind of unfolded as.
Yeah, I saw that the fuel window was close, and I was like, well, definitely going to come down here, and topped off, and haven't had to pit since, and it's looking good. And that caution, I don't know, I didn't really want to see that come out. I felt like I was in a decent spot, but, you know, can't complain about having the lead.
10-4, good luck, and hopefully you can hang on to it.
Thank you, sir.
Lucas Hoisman, the 97, currently leading this one. Let's see if we can find Hayden in the chat. I think he's up with C2X earlier. Maybe, possibly. Oh, he's in low drag. There we go. Hayden, DG, you got a copy?
Nice.
Hi. Well, the plain blue meme scheme sitting there in second spot so far. You had a little beef with Mr. Jeremy Brown, and 2 races in a row. It's been kind of entertaining from the chat perspective. How's it going out there?
Yeah, I don't know what he's like. Like Richmond, I get whatever. You can see 2 sides to that, but like, he washes up off the bottom. I'm lifting to try to not shove it in there, and then he just hangs a hard left and cuts across my nose and decides it's my fault. So, I don't know. Don't know who he is. Don't really care. So, whatever. But I'm pleasantly surprised that I'm up here with a chance to win a super speedway race. Now, Lucas Hoytsma is the guy I'm racing, so that means I won't win. But either way, I'm up front in the super speedway series, so that's kind of cool and kind of fun and unexpected.
10-4. Still plenty of time to die and finish 20th.
Exactly.
Good luck.
Blame Hayden.
Blame Hayden. That's right. Good times. Jeremy, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, buddy.
I just want to give you an opportunity real quick to rebut the things that Hayden Lowell has said. Go ahead and say your piece.
Well, what happened at Richmond was I worked on him for laps and laps and laps, passed him clean, and then he doors me in the pass and then gets loose in the straightaway and comes up across my nose and wrecks himself. And then he feels the need to intentionally wreck me later on in the race, which is fine. I lost 1 spot.
You got about 5 seconds.
And tonight, he just flat dumped me. So.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Giving the 87 a chance to give his piece about what Hayden said right before the restart. Lucas Hoyts was your control car on the inside line. Green flag back out on the air. We are underway once again here at Charlotte Motor Speedway as we cross the line. Start lap number 57. Hayden Lowell drops down behind Lucas Hoysma. The outside line has struggled most of these restarts, but this time Hayden able to hang on to second. Cliff Mullins trying to take away Koloff's 3rd spot. It's Koloff going to use that outside line and a push from Brown. He's actually going to pass Mullins on the high side. Outside line, much better restart this time. We're 3 wide farther back. Look at this group. Chick Hicks is in the middle. JR Deal. Blake Giglio trying to make up ground. Daniel Llewellyn up there pushing Blake as best he can. Blake almost on the back of Jake Lawrence there, but not quite. Back up front, see what's unfolding. Hayden's down to the back of Lucas Hoysma, giving him a push. Cliff Mullins, no choice but to push Hayden Lowell here. Koloff and Brown on the high line. Brown's going to have to push for all he's worth in these final 2.5 laps. Hoytsma goes up to the top, opens up the bottom for Hayden Lowell. Cliff Mullins probably doesn't want to push Hayden. He backs off a little bit. Outside lane comes apart a little bit. They're not quite hooked up. Momentum's going to be to the inside. Hoytsma out front, getting shoved by the 56. Cliff Mullins gives a bump, pushes the pusher a little bit. As Hayden was on Lucas's bumper, gets Hayden out of shape. Hayden hangs on to it. John Garrett's made his way into the frame. 66 running 6th. Lap and a half to go. Down into turn number 3. They'll see the white flag when they come back around. Logano versus Dillon. It feels like that. Someone's a chicken chip for sure. Hoytsman call off across the line. Here we go. Nose to nose. White flag in the air. Hayden Lowell's going to try to ship it 3 wide. Pushes Luca Hoytsma up the hill. Hayden Lowell going full send. Call off gets pushed up by Brown. Hayden barging his way in there. Cliff seems to be pushing Hayden. He's going to go way down below the blue line. He's going to push Hayden up off the bottom. Cliff's going to push up the hill. Push up the hill once again. Are they going to all die? Yes, they are. And it's going to be Margison. Zach Margison in the 55 gets a win for 10 Tenths Racing as they all wad him up behind him. My goodness.
Wrap up.
Let's see what the driver chat has to say about that one.
Yeah.
Margison fired up. Gotta love that. That's pretty cool. Zach Margison, DG in the booth. You got a copy?
Oh, yeah.
That was something. Holy shit.
That was definitely something. I was entertained. Man, they were all wadding him up, coming across the line. You just get your nose out there in front and get the win here. How good does that feel?
Oh, that feels so good. I haven't won in a very long time since Chicagoland in my rookie season, so this is good. I'm very happy about this.
There you go, bringing home a win for 10 Tenths in the Superspeedway Series and Meme Week here at Charlotte. Looked like it was a hell of a lot of fun out there. How was the racing overall before the win?
It was actually really fun. I enjoyed it, so I really had fun.
Good, good. Get your burnouts going, man.
I'm trying.
I know it's been a while. There you go. Burn them down.
There we go. Yeah.
Now we got it going. All right, bud. I'm sure you want to tell JR happy birthday right about now.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, JR.
All right, bud. Congrats on the win. Do those beautiful burnouts and give me the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs while you got time.
I want to thank everybody in 10 Tenths because it's the best team I ever had been on. And the sponsors, Easons and Gamer Subs, they're always with me, so, you know. And yeah, you for doing the broadcast, so everything's good with the world now.
Don't forget your painter.
And Adam Crozier, yeah.
There you go.
Paints all my stuff, so, you know, I gotta let him know.
That's right. Now we got them all. All right, bud. Congrats on the win. Burn it down, enjoy it, and get on out of here and, yeah, just celebrate. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
Boom. Blew it up right at the end. That is Zach Martinson in the 55. Picking up the win here. So we can go check in with Hayden Lowell in the 56 camp. I have to go back in time to find his car on track because he poofed away pretty quick. And there he is. And here's the move by Cliff Mullins. Let's see what Hayden has to say. Once we track him down. There he is. Up here in the low drags. Hayden, DG in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, that was one wild finish. I still can't figure out how you came away with second after all that, but you brought it home P2. How was it out there, and what did you maybe need to try and beat Zach to the line?
I don't really know. It's just kind of one of those things, you know. It's like I didn't think Cliff was going to throw it to the apron down the back because A, it never even crossed my mind, and B, I kind of forgot that we could do that. So then we went into 3. I tried to give Cliff some room because I know if I pinch Cliff, we're just going to wreck, and then I really don't have a chance to win. And then we're all kind of sliding around and bouncing off each other through 3 and 4, and everyone just kind of came together to the same spot in the front, and Cliff got turned, so I feel bad about that. Just kind of one of those I got sandwiched in the middle kind of thing, so I don't... Cliff, I'm sorry if I did something wrong. I don't think I did, but if I did, I'm sorry. I don't understand Superspeedway racing. I just didn't lift and got to the line second somehow. I thought maybe I was going to come out and be fine, but Margison just had too much momentum and just beat me there. So sized up Lucas for a couple of laps to try to make that move into 1, and it worked. And I guess just a half lap too early.
I would ask for your friends, family, and sponsor shoutouts, but you ran a plain car, so I guess we don't have sponsor shoutouts. So you got the friends and family ones?
Joseph Madigan and my dad.
There you go. Katie's dad and Joseph Madigan. Those are the shoutouts. All right.
There we go.
Congrats on the P2 finish, and we'll see you hopefully in IndyCar here.
Yep, I will be there.
There you go. Hayden Lowell going to be an IndyCar here a little bit, and we go see if we can track down the 63. Henry. Where's Henry? I don't see Henry up top. I don't see Henry at all. We don't have Henry. Is John still in chat? John's muted and deafened, so we can't talk to John. Does anybody want to do an interview? Jeremy Brown. He's the next one in the list that is actually in chat. Jeremy, DG, you got a copy?
What's up, buddy?
Not a whole lot. Normally interview the top 3, but 3rd and 4th have one's deafened and one's not here, so we'll go ahead and talk to you. 5th place finish there at the end. Pretty wild race out there. How was the Superspeedway at Charlotte?
I loved it, man. That was way more intense than I thought it was going to be. To be honest with you, I thought at first it might be kind of bad, but it was good racing. The cars were stable. You could lean on each other a little bit and get away with it. So that was a lot of fun.
And forward, glad you had the fun. Thanks for coming out. You got the friends, family, sponsor shout outs for your 5th place.
Well, I don't have a car painted up because it's kind of last minute decision for me, but I would like to thank Elite Designs for getting on our car on Wednesday nights, and we'll see what we can do about the Friday night races and getting some stuff on there. And shout out to my little girls. I think they're watching in the other room, watching Daddy race. So thank y'all for having me.
Gotta love it. All right, bud. Well, congrats on that 5th place, Ryan. Get on out of here. Enjoy your night. And you run an IndyCar with us tonight?
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
Heck yeah. We'll see you at Talladega. Good luck.
All right, man. Thank you.
I forgot what channel it's in, so I'm going to drop him in the waiting room, and we'll bring in Henry. Is Henry showing up? Henry, DG, you got a copy?
Yep, I do.
Well, we made it to the interview room a little late, but we were talking to some other folks. We had a lot of front running up there in that Irish Spring 63. Looked like it was a lot of fun for you tonight and brought it home P3. How was it out there, and what did you need to try and get the win?
I mean, I haven't ran any street stocks in 3 years, if I had to guess. Maybe, I mean, it's been a while since I ran a street stocks for a day, and my friend Turksan made the paint team in like 10 minutes and ran on track, and surprisingly we had a really good run. I believe led 12 laps, which we really needed. Got the stage win, so just like Talladega last week, we got all the points we really needed. And towards that last lap, if I got a big enough push from the car behind me and clear a nice zone, I knew I'd win. But I think entering the 56 out of 3 wide, I had no idea they were 3 wide. I thought the 97 was, still ahead of 56, and he hit me. I tried to get down and salvage what I can, but still 3rd place, really good result. And I don't know how we're doing this good early in the season, but yeah, it's pretty awesome having all this luck early, if you will. But it's been pretty fun, and hope to be back, I think, next week or the week after for Golden Eagle. I'll have to book the schedule.
Whose face is on your car?
That would be Queso.
There you go.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well, congrats on a strong 3rd place tonight. And it sounded like you already got your friends and family shout-outs in there. You got any left?
Well, I'll make it quick, but yeah, thanks to everyone who supports my small team, and to my family and friends, and hopefully you had a fun time watching the race. I'm sure it was really fun on the broadcast, and we'll see you guys next time I race in this league.
10-4. We'll see you soon. Thanks, buddy, and get on ahead and enjoy the rest of your night.
Yep, thank you.
Henry back up in the chat and see if John never came back. Nope, he's still deafened and muted, so we won't bother John. But Henry Koloff getting 3rd place. Let's go ahead and look at our final results here. Zach Martison picking up the rare win. Has to feel good for him. Hayden Lowell in 2nd. Henry Koloff 3rd. John Garrett and Jeremy Brown picking up top 5s. Then Ethan Evers, Lucas Hoytsman, Zach McBride, Trenton Seed, and Dave Hoytsman your top 10. Then we go over to page number 2. We got 3 pages of awesome street stocks tonight. Tyler Stillwell, last minute, jumps in and finishes 11th. Pretty good run for the 40 car. Jake Lawrence 12th, Blake Giglio 13th, Daniel Lovato 14th, and TJ Floyd rounding out your top 15. Then Cliff Mullins, J.R. Deal, Jeremy Sher, Gatlin Downey, and Scott Elston. And our final page, a little bit tough breaks for these guys back here. You had Carl Rotman, Blake Jackson, Jason Freites, Will Ashbrander, Jeremy Clapper-Newell, Damon Nagel, Cody Brown, Jeremy Freer, Tegan Fox, and Mike Edwards, who was under the weather and jumped out early. Thanks, everyone, for coming out tonight. Appreciate you all being here. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Let's go ahead and check in with our sponsors so we can pay the bills and get on out of here and get on over to IndyCar at Talladega. That should be a hoot, so stick around for that. We have... That's the wrong button. We want to hit the right button. The right button helps, doesn't it? One of these buttons will do it. That one? Nope. Try again. This one? Nope. You can tell they gave me 6 shots. I'm feeling good. I don't know if I even have the sponsor on this one. We have to go to another page to do them. That's probably my problem. Here it is. I found it. Wild Horse Broadcasting does our Monday ARCA series. Thanks so much to Trenton and crew for that. Fort Worth Screen Printing does our Tuesday night Dirt Street Stocks. Appreciate that. Arc Music does our Xfinity series on Tuesdays with Hayden Lowell and Travis the Ghost Man. Hayden in the booth, Travis putting on the league. 712 Breaks on Whatnot. They do a bunch of card breaks, so check them out. They do Wednesday's Cup Series. Wanagoon does our Thursday Truck Series with Kenny Frisbee. Then we put on our GT3 Series a little bit earlier. Golden Eagle put on this Super Speedway race you just watched, the Street Stocks at Charlotte. Then Labor 12 is going to put on our IndyCar coming up right after this. And our final slide is Spit and Venom Podcast does our Sunday short track stuff with the late models and the Street Stocks. Then CTC Race Network puts on our IndyCar race coming up next and our Cup Series on Wednesday. So thanks to all of our partners and all of our admins and all of you drivers and, well, all of the fans. Everyone that comes out, everyone that watches this, everyone that takes part in everything we do. We appreciate all of you. Thanks so much for being part of our community, and we'll see you in the next race. That wraps up the YouTube. Now we're just back to Twitch stream. You can turn the music back on for the rest of the night. Have a good party.